Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about practice. And there's a new guy starting to emerge at the edge, Ochaun Mathis. If I'm saying his name correctly, let me know. Also, Darius Cooper, rewarded for his great preseason game, got first team reps, and he definitely made the most out of it. And pick six Ricks. But let's get straight into it. All right, man, we just gonna get straight into the camp notes. We're gonna talk about what happened yesterday. So let's go over the injury report. AJ Brown still dealing with the hamstring. Elijah Cooks still dealing with the shoulder. But some good news for Elijah Cooks. He was out there in practice. They had no pads on, of course, but the injury don't look too serious. Same thing with Kenyon Green. Injury don't look too serious. Charlie Hewlett still dealing with that neck. Montrell Johnson feels so bad for him because he was such a good running back during camp, and he got a hamstring he's dealing with. Cam Latu, knee. Byron Young, groin, all did not practice. Zach Baum was limited. Landon Dickerson, knee, was limited, and Terrace Marshall Jr. was limited. So first thing we got to start with Sidney Brown. You see, I didn't even read his name off. We saw he was dealing with a shoulder. He got nicked up a little bit, but he was out there practicing. He was with the ones. Andrew Mukuba was with the twos. I have to say that Sidney Brown did a good job. I don't get the Sidney Brown hate, but there's a lot of people that's not rocking with him right now for whatever reason. He did good on the first team, but I got to be honest about Andrew Mukuba. He got beat a couple times. Is a guy named Tyler Morin that was a UDFA. He's starting to move up, get some recognition. He beat Andrew Mukuba, and he beat Joe Carrigan or Joe Carrion. I don't know how to say his name. Bennett. He got beat by Tyler Morin, but this is a guy that's emerging. I actually thought he was going to be like more of the special teams guy. I haven't heard his name in special teams too much, but Tyler Morin is a guy I will be watching during the open practice today, and I'll watch him like week 2 of the preseason, see what he can do. But I keep hearing his name too, starting to get a little buzz, so that's good for him. But for the guy Bennett and then Andrew Mukuba, we don't want you getting beat by possible practice squad guys. But some things happen. These are still NFL guys. But again, while Andrew Mukuba did not have the best day, Sidney Brown had a great day. And not trying to poo-poo on Andrew Mukuba. I just say Andrew Mukuba is a rookie. He been hurt. He got to get those reps, Once he get those reps, he'll get better. He'll get better. I still think he's the future for sure. But right now, I think it's Sidney Brown edging him out. Let's get to the cornerbacks, man. Ringo. He started with the ones. I heard he had a PBU against Devontae Smith on the curl route. Some people would say it was tacky, or it was one of those handsy things that Keely Ringo liked to do. Said it could have been a defensive pass interference. Maybe, maybe not. But again, really not standing out. He had a okay day. Adoree Jackson did not have the best day. It's basically, honestly, what we seen the first week of preseason. Both guys just look like they on the same level. So I don't know what's going on with that battle at all, or who's going to win it, because what I could see possibly happen is that we play some of these teams that got good receivers, and they going to try their best to line them up against Keely Ringo or Adoree Jackson, whoever we start, and try to beat us that way, because they are our weak link on the defensive side right now. But again, both guys didn't stand out. But there's a guy, he got to get in this conversation. He got to get some more reps with the ones, is Eli Ricks. We know Tanner McKee has been on fire, but Eli Ricks, PBU, close to the end of practice, he get a pick six, the first pick six of practice, and we know Tanner McKee has been on fire. Eli Ricks read the play perfectly. Pick. It was at the Eagles say like we at the goal line. We ran the pass play. Tanner McKee throws it. Though he had a guy open. Eli Ricks picks it off, run it to the other end zone, punts the ball because of excitement. And, He need to be in the conversation. Even Vic Fangio was like at the crowd. I heard like, yo, when the defense do some, cheer us too. And I think the crowd got hyped, start cheering for the defense. But Eli Ricks, man, continue to make plays. Even though I don't think Eli Ricks had the best like preseason game, but to me, he looked the best. He looked the best out of a bad bunch, I would say. And practice better and better and better. So I see what he do in the open practice with my own eyes. We can see what he do week 2, and then these joint practices. These joint practice are going to be everything for a guy like Eli Ricks, because maybe he's just getting used to the competition in Philly, but he's not going to know what's coming in Cleveland or what Cleveland's going to do. Different receivers. Let's see if he had that strong camp. With Terrace Marshall Jr. being back, he like, yo, y'all forgot about me. He fried Adoree Jackson. He got some teamwork drills in. Like, he was looking good again. But I think Darius Cooper got him edged, man. Johnny Wilson got him edged right now. That's what happened with injuries, and that's why injuries suck for the player that's hot, like even a guy like Elijah Cooks, because while everybody's talking about Darius Cooper, if we seen him with our own eyes, Elijah Cooks didn't get that real opportunity, or it's Terrace Marshall Jr. didn't get that real opportunity because they got hurt. But I got to give it to Darius Cooper. He took full advantage of it. Now we saying like, yo, wide receiver 3 future look bright, because when Jahad Dotson, pretty sure he gonna go his own way. You can slide Darius Cooper right there. How we talking about Darius Cooper? The guys that were like at the practice, this how they was talking about Terrace Marshall Jr. This how they was talking about Elijah Cooks, like one of those guys. But Darius Cooper looked like he got that spot. But Terrace Marshall Jr. said, "I'm here. I am here." But speaking of Darius Cooper, shout out to him. He getting some first team reps in the absence of A.J. Brown, which is a really good sign. Did his thing. He caught a ball, right? I heard it was a really bad ball by Jalen Hurts, which, would have been understandable if Darius Cooper did not catch it. But Darius Cooper caught it. And then Jalen Hurts had to dap him up like, good looks. Like, you got that for me. And, Darius Cooper was happy about that. I heard he made like a really good block. Like, he sprung a big run. I'm not sure who was the running back. I didn't get that in my notes. All I heard was like, it was a big run, and Darius Cooper was able to get Quinion and Tristan McCullum out the way to open up a hole for the running back. That's really good. Not only you can show that you can catch, we seen you can run routes, but can you block too? This is still like a balanced run team, and Darius Cooper showed signs like, yeah, I can block too. So Darius Cooper, man, it's only up from here. All he got to do is stay consistent. Can he do this again? Can he do this week 3? It's just, it don't seem like one of those. I hear Travis Fulgham, right? It don't feel like that. He feel like a legit receiver. Like Travis Fulgham got hot. Even like the Paul Turners and stuff like that got hot. But, you still see like they more practice squad guys. But I look at Darius Cooper. I'm like, he can do this against some ones in the NFL. For real. So he's a guy to watch. He's definitely a guy to watch for the future. I say get him on the team as like your wide receiver 5. Let him learn. Let him learn for like a year. And once he learn, get it down pat. Dotson going. I'm not sure who else will be going with contracts and stuff like that. Then you can squeeze him into that wide receiver 3. My personal opinion. Y'all know me. I don't like to talk about stars, but Jalen Carter had one of those days. I know y'all heard it. Y'all seen it from y'all favorite content creators. Yeah, my notes guy gave me the same thing. Like, he was wrecking stuff, stopping the run, batting balls, strip sack. Jalen Carter's like, okay, I hear this moral Jomo talk. I'm hearing about my guy Jordan Davis. I'm hearing about all this stuff. But let me show y'all who I am. And he just went berserk. Like, he went crazy. But it's Jalen Carter. Yeah, he beat Tyler Steen. But, Tyler Steen been getting the best of Jalen Carter, to be fair. He was beating the left guard, Brett Toff, beating the center, Drew Kendall. Like, he was he was a wrecking ball. Like, he was hard to deal with yesterday. So shout out to Jalen Carter. So Jalyx Hunt, just a quick update on him. He was practicing or whatever, and he got hurt like within the first 20, 30 minutes. Haven't heard any update. I just wanted to put that out there. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but prayers up for Jalyx Hunt. But let's talk about the edge room. Let's just talk about the edge room in general. So it's a name that's emerging a bit. Ochaun Mathis. If I'm saying this was Ochaun Mathis. I know he was drafted by the Rams and then I believe got cut by the Rams. Then the Patriots picked him up and he didn't make their team or whatever. And now the Eagles giving him a shot. And right now, he's making the most of his opportunities. Like, I heard he had like a batted ball on the first team, but Jalen Hurts caught the ball and like ran for a first down or whatever. Like, it was one of those. But other than that, Ochaun Mathis is starting to stand out a bit. And what tells me that is he's getting first team reps. First team reps is really good. And Vic Fangio said it time and time again, like the backup edge room, because he's an edge rusher, is up for grabs. It's up for grabs. Like, anybody can get it. Azeez Ojulari, not really standing out too much. He'll make a play here and there. Joshua O'Shea, like, he's doing good, but it's not to the point where it's like, okay, it's his spot. These UDFAs or these journeymen or whatever, they can move up with that edge spot. And we seen it with our eyes in the week 1 preseason. We was getting pressure in the interior from like guys that's coming from the UFL, like the Sites kid, like he been balling out his mind. But the edge room, it don't look that great. I'm just being honest. While we harping on Keely Ringo, because we know he was supposed to be the replacement for Isaiah Rodgers and Darius Slay, we still got 2 starting edge guys, but the backups behind them is looking a little thin, man, because they're not really standing out too much. We'll see who take it, but the Mathis kid is a guy to watch because, again, he's making the most out of his first team reps. He's having a good summer. The reason why I didn't talk about him too much because he was on the third team doing a little damage. But when you start doing that on the second and then you're doing some things on the first team, I really have no choice but to talk about you. But Ochaun Mathis, man, he's starting to look good. Last camp note, I want to make this one just a little short because, you know, the open practice and I'm up like 2 a.m. shooting this video. I got to get some sleep before this open practice and a bunch of traffic. But DTR, man, he's running away with the QB3 spot. I'm trying to figure out what does that mean for the guy we just drafted, Al McCord. I don't know if we cut him or we keep 4 quarterbacks, but DTR is running away with that spot. Maybe we trade DTR again, but another great day by him. Again, I talked about it earlier, the pass to Taylor Morin. And just in general, man, he's finding open guys. Like, he looked like a quality backup, like maybe even a starter for certain teams. Like, he's starting to polish it up a bit. Whereas though I feel bad for a guy like Al McCord because he's a rookie, still trying to figure it out. But you got 2 solid backups, 2 solid. And again, do you keep 4 quarterbacks? Or do you fake an injury to Kyle McCord? I don't know. Maybe Kyle McCord got the Anaya Smith injury. But right now, your 3 quarterbacks should be Jalen Hurts, of course, Tanner McKee, of course, and it should be DTR. DTR is QB3. A solid QB3. But like I said, man, I'm going to keep this one short. It was a short practice anyway. I have like a couple other notes saying Lane Johnson, you know, has been dominant. Nolan Smith is, you know, struggling against him just a bit, but that's expected. I really don't have much here, to be honest. I got a couple more. Moro Dromo continue to dominate. I read that Joshua O'Shea did beat Malata. You know, that's good on the one-on-ones, but other than that, that's really all I have. Jalen Hurts had a good day. You know me, I don't really like to talk about the stars too much. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I just wanted to put out a new name for y'all that, you know, this guy's doing good. It's the Mathis kid. Mathis guy. I wanted to get y'all update really on Darius Cooper because now he's everybody guy. Thought he was just mine, but you know, he's everybody guy right now. It is what it is, you know, it is what it is. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Again, I'll be at the open practice. I'm gonna try to get there early because I know Chris Brown gonna be in Citizens Stadium, the baseball stadium. Then you got a sold out practice. Traffic, man. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.